What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody had a great holiday weekend. Hope everybody had a fantastic holiday weekend. I'm looking forward to hearing what everybody had to say, had to do this weekend. So let me know in the chat. While we're waiting for everybody to join up, the Emerald word of the day is exclamation point Goose, G-U-U-S. We had a pretty good 4th of July weekend, personally. It didn't end very well, but that's okay. We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. Went to Chicago and got a little misled on what was actually happening in the beginning of the planning stages, but you know, a lot of things had to be adjusted. Just part of, you know, parenthood. And then the trip itself didn't go kind of as planned because, again, parenthood. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We went and saw the Cardinals beat the Cubs, which was nice. But they did get absolutely clapped the game before and the game after. Cubs beat us up. Oh, Louis Carf, 16 months. Nice. Hung out on the beach for a little bit on Saturday. Walked around Michigan Avenue for a little while. It was a very nice weather weekend. Yeah, came back home. On the way home, the doggy hotel, the boarding facility that Remy was staying at, informed us that she had contracted a respiratory illness, opaque mucus, sneezing, red eyes. Get her to a vet. Called this morning, and they rushed us. They rushed us in first thing, and Remy does not have a fever. She just puked all over the floor upstairs, though, which is a new symptom. So I'll be calling the vet. I'll be calling the vet back after this live stream. They instructed me to give her some antihistamines and some antibiotics, and if any of the symptoms change, you know, it is what it is. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Came for Hero Wars. Oh, you came to the wrong place, Dilly Dally. Yeah. If you came here to Dilly Dally with Hero Wars, we only do Hero Wars shenanigans here. Dilly Dally. Yeah. One of the things that continues to scratch my head is how often people get upset about this game. How often people get really mad about this game. Completely insignificant things that happen in this game. The first thing that I'm referencing that started it all is the Hero of the Month decision for Ziri, causing the Brawl event to be a Ziri Brawl. And then there were people complaining about where the Brawl event actually was and blaming Nexters for not being differently abled supportive. That is to say, if it's not in a certain place, their mental handicap prevented them. This is an actual conversation that I saw take place today. Their mental handicap prevented them from acknowledging that there was an event. To me, this was lit up. This was lit up. And, you know, not to say anything negative about the disabled in any form or fashion, but we've had events, we've had activities on the events page before, right? Like, we have. Anyway, Ziri's Brawl is live. Ziri's Brawl is live, and one of the things that I wanted to see was the availability of Guus. I'm very interested by the fact that Guus is here. Can somebody in chat let me know that has not done the pre-order for Guus? Can you use Guus in the Brawl, or is Guus only available to those? Actually, I can go and let's just switch it over and take a look here. Let's just switch it over to a different server and see if Guus is available. I was curious about this whenever I filmed the video earlier today. The lack of interest in the Ziri brawl was my disability. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There we go. So first and foremost, can we do max testing with Gus if we don't have Gus purchased? So no, you cannot. You cannot do max testing with Gus if you do not have the pre-order purchased. Can you use Gus on defense? You cannot use Gus on defense. Interesting. Can you attack with Gus? You cannot attack with Gus. Interesting. So those of you that have Gus have an opportunity here. And normally I would say, hey, you know what? I think that I think that oh, that's the wrong server. I'm on server 25. I think that you should, be fair and not use Gus. Goose. It's Goose, by the way. Goose. So Goose is available for me to use, and I'm going to use him. I am going to use Goose on defense. 100% I'm going to use Goose. So we're going to go with Goose, Lyria. Let's do Sebastian. Let's use Sebastian, and how about Lara Croft? Here we go. So let's go with Oliver, Fenris. Let's go with Chorus. Albus is fine. Let's do Chorus Team Pet as well. Yeah. Interesting. There we go. So, if you don't have Goose, you're at a disadvantage. Now, I have heard today that the team of Ziri, and a big shout out to Calorie Fair for sharing this with my community. Ziri with, Lyria with Biscuits, and we're going to use Sebastian and Lara Croft. Sebastian. Team Pet is going to be Axel. Okay. This is going to be Mara. And then we're going to use Isaac. Okay, so this is a pretty common team that you're going to see. These 4 plus an alternate hero, or 3 of these and an alternate hero. We're going to use, where's my Isaac? Okay, this is going to have a pretty decent win rate against magic damage-based teams. Okay, this is going to be the team that I'm going to use against magic damage-based teams. We're going to leave Axel there because Mara is just slightly longer stun. And I don't think that this brawl is too terribly difficult to solve, but this team has got a pretty high win rate. Indeed. Now, if you don't see a ton of magic damage, which I do again, I see Celeste and Jorgen here. So we are going to continue to use this same team. Okay, we're going to continue to use this same team. If you don't see magic damage, here we go. Here's the team that doesn't have magic damage. Then the Tristan variation works really, really good here. Okay, just swap Isaac for Tristan, and then away you go. Okay, now this isn't going to be, okay, yeah, same deal. No magic damage here, so the Tristan variation is the way to go. THS, refresh. Yeah, you use Red Griffin Diver, you use Isaac against magic damage teams. Against teams that don't have any magic damage, you use Tristan. So, again, thanks to Calorie Fair. He shared this with the community yesterday morning, so good on ya. So here's a magic damage team, right? We got Faceless, we got Phobos. So we drop Tristan for Isaac. Just plug Isaac back in there. Boom. There we go. Skip. So that is going to be the team that I'm going to suggest. Okay, so no magic damage, really. So drop Isaac and put Tristan back in. There you go. Yeah, Fenris. Yeah, 100% win rate. Yeah, you might not really enjoy this event too much, but just get it done, right? Just get it done. We have a full list of the shop on my website. All right, Ziri's Brawl shop right here. Okay. And again, thanks to Calorie Fair, we have a nice spreadsheet breaking down the most emerald efficient purchases. The most emerald efficient purchases are not always the best purchase, okay? The most emerald efficient purchases are just the thing to buy if you're not sure what to buy, right? Me personally, I buy an item or two here and there, okay? But generally speaking, I'm buying all absolute artifact chests. That's these red artifact chests, right? It has 5 red essence, scroll, or metal of your choice. That's kind of the go-to, okay? Don't buy Ziri dolls. Don't do that. Don't do that. Buying an item is going to save you so much time, though. If you're a free-to-play player and you're a VIP 0 player, you don't have raid, buying an item is going to save you so much time. Unfortunately, Ziri does not have the same set of items as Goose does. By the way, also on the website, HeroWarsCentral.com, I have the Goose leveling guide, all of the items for Goose. Thanks to Kevin Orman. Kevin, I don't know if you're watching, but thank you for... I believe it's Kevin Orman. Was it Kevin? Kevin Owens is not your name. Kevin Orman. Kevin. Thanks to Kevin, we have the entire list of items that you need to get Goose from blue to red 3. Those are all the items and the quantity of items that you need. Here's a visual representation of all of the items. Of course, at this point, you've probably seen a lot of both of these images. I did not purchase Goose. Okay, as a content creator, I was gifted Goose, and we are going to be leveling up Goose over the next week. We're definitely going to max Goose out. I think Goose has got a lot of potential, and I really feel like he's going to help me with some defenses, right? And as a matter of fact, we are going to go ahead and throw him in on defense. Let's do some fun teams with them. Let's go with, I really wish I had Julius leveled up. We're going to throw in Goose here. He's a little underpowered right now. We're going to use Chorus and let's go Fenris. Yeah, let's go with this team. Let's use Oliver here. Yeah. We have to level up his skills, though. Let's go ahead and level his skills up. There is an event shortly on the 7th for making sure that he's leveled up, but let's get him going right now. And by the way, if you go to Hero Wars Guide, and hover over Path of Legends, you can see all of the tasks for the currently viewable event. Buy emeralds, spend emeralds, get a hero to max rank by collecting fragments in the hero stall. Okay, it's the same style of boss fight as the Lyria event. Buy any pet in the hero stall, right? Get VIP points, spend stall coins, and then spend additional event resources. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Let's go ahead and waste a bunch of emeralds. Get this guy leveled up. Actually, let's pump his skin. We need about 20,000 strength skin stones here. So let's go boop. That's 16,000, and then we'll go with another 70. Sure, that should be enough. That should be enough skin stones to max him. Yeah. Can you show the white to violet items needed for Gus? Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem like it's very necessary, but yeah, I can show him. Charlie, does Goose have the Blessed Team Association? He does not. Goose does not have the Blessed Team Association. Does not. Yeah. Now, I saw a lot of questions about this guy. One of the big curious things is the armor penetration artifacts book here. It's very strange that he has armor penetration. So this ability does physical damage. His healing really isn't modified by the damage. Right? It's just the damage that he does. It's just weird that he got it. All right, so he gets this is not a physical attack ability, but it is modified by physical attack. The blue ability is not a attack ability, but it is modified by physical attack. And then the violet ability is not a physical attack ability. It doesn't actually do damage, but it is modified by physical attack. So why does he have this artifact? It's very curious to me. So we're gonna level him up a little while we kind of chat about him a little bit. Show the whites of violet items. Yes, let's show the whites to violet items. Absolutely. So just kind of scroll down a little bit. Could probably add these. There you go. There you go. I think the physical attack glyph is going to be the first glyph to max for sure. All of his abilities, if you look at his abilities, they're all modified by physical attack. Every single ability that he has is modified by just physical attack. It's not modified by health, like most healers are. It's not modified by magic attack, like also some healers are. Everything that he has is modified by physical attack. So you want to level up his physical attack glyph first. That's going to be priority. Physical attack glyph first. Armor penetration glyph, again, curious. A very, very curious decision. Very curious decision. I don't understand it. I'm not going to act like I understand it. I would like to get some kind of reasoning behind it. But whatever, you know. Gives you the elements. Some people would tell me to wait until the Tournament of Power to max this guy out. I don't care. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Shows violet to red 2, not blue to red 3. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, yeah. I understand where you're coming from. It just seems like it's a really low level and not worth worrying about. But I get you. I will definitely update the post. I will definitely update the post. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Is Goose going to be better than Martha for the Osh team? No, I don't think so. I think the armor artifact is handy. Martha is speed. Martha is speed boost. I think Martha's still going to be better. All right. There really isn't anything that's boosting attack here. You know what I mean? He's not really boosting damage output at all. He's doing a little bit of damage, but he's not really boosting any damage for his allies, which is what Martha is there for. Martha, armor artifacts, speed boost. Healing, sure. Armor artifact and speed boost is the primary reason why Martha is there in the Osh team, right? No, Lyria will not be added to the Soul Atrium probably for another 6 months. Probably for another 6 months. Yeah. Red Griffin's Ivory, yes. There will be a monthly Hero Tournament of Power and Titan Tournament of Power going forward. What place did I finish, Bellor Dan? By the way, Bellor, did you get the PayPal notification? Since it's a brand new PayPal, I guess it's going to take a week for it to show up in your account, but yeah. I wonder how long it's going to be until we start seeing Goose in the arena. I guess this is just faster, huh? This is just faster. Let's see. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. Sights and Killer, I don't know much about the event yet. No event currency. I think it's probably better, Sir Turbo, that way. A lot of people do the math on this event currency down to like the last one. I asked Hero Wars Alliance about Lara Soulstones. No answer. Lara and Turtles are frustrating at maxing them out. James, there's going to be a Lara Croft event very soon on mobile. Very soon. Okay, so 300 Soulstones I'll acquire during the events. We got to level this business up. It's just a lot of energy to spend here. A lot of glyphs. Yeah. Work on the brawl, I guess. Promote Ziri to orange. How close am I to get Ziri to orange? She's not too far. Not too far. An absolute waste of materials, though. But here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Get VIP, spend energy, unlock Ascension Glyphs. Yeah, let's see what kind of Ascension Glyphs we got here. Let's go to Gus. Here we go. Yeah. There's no skills for Gus yet. Winky face. Winky face. Is there a Lara event on mobile? Can we expect one? Yes, Francis, there will be a Lara Croft event and a Ninja Turtles event coming. There is one coming. I don't know when it is, but there is one coming. Yeah. It's crazy they'll never bring her for the people that started after. CB, that is under discussion right now. Do you think new event Lara Croft will be there in web version? Yes. I do think that it will be attainable in the future, but I could definitely be wrong. It might be like an annual event. Like a collaboration kind of annual kind of event. I really don't know what to expect with it, to be honest with you. But I do think that people that don't have Lara Croft will have a way to get her in the future. I really believe that. I really do believe that. 2 strength heroes in a row, though, right? 2 strength heroes in a row. Fortunately, I haven't leveled up many healers, so I have plenty of heal items. I'm about to run out of blue crystals, though. About to run out of blue crystals. I'm out of blue crystals. Let's see what we got in our inventory. Can we let's see, sure. And then sure. So let's use, actually, let's use the violet. And then let's go with the, let's go with the violet wish crystals as well here. All right, so crack those open, crack those open. Ah, it's not a lot. Dang, that's not a lot. Oof, oof. That is not a lot. I could get more Ascension materials here, but I'm going to stick with the, maybe I should have gotten glyphs there. Should I buy glyphs from the Brawl shop, maybe? Glyphs aren't even an option. Glyphs aren't even an option. All right, so no magic damage, so we're going to leave Tristan in there. Sure. No, I mean blue tier red crystals. Blue crystals for strength. Blue crystals for strength. Blue crystals for strength. Let's see. Yeah. The message of Ghosts and the same. Do they form a twin and help each other in battle? No. 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 There's not really much overlap. Okay. We're going to save that. So we're kind of stuck here. That's really unfortunate. So artifacts. Guess we can level up as artifacts. Does this hurt you guys, knowing that there's not a tournament of power happening right now? Does this bother you? It doesn't bother me one bit. I'm using the Brawl Shop to max out Lyria finally. Definitely a good idea. Definitely a good idea to use the Brawl Shop to max out Lyria. Definitely a good opportunity there. Nice. Into the blues. Okay. Skills maxed. We got a long way to go with the items. Long way to go with the items. A long way to go with the items. Ugh. But I got a lot of bottles of energy. Altang, no, there is definitely a tournament of power coming. I just don't participate in the tournament of power. I just do not participate. I think we're going to need about 20 bottles of potion here. Still short. Still short. Ah, still short. Nice. Okay, there's the next item. Okay. Drummer's Fancy, super expensive item. Fortunately, I got all of them already built. Yeah. And we're definitely going to get some Lycanthrope's Fangs from the shop there. Okay. That's not enough. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so there's one. Super short there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to buy 2 more Lycanthrope Fangs. Okay. And then we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be enough. It's not quite enough. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. And then this one, 80 is going to take us... Let's call it 15. CB, I do not have any red 2 equipment chests. I already checked. I overdid it. I overdid it. Yeah, I don't have any red 2. I just have the red 1. Although I do have these. Oh, I should have opened these first. Oh, no. I should have opened these first. Oh, no. Oh, no. This could have saved me a lot of energy. Oh, no. Yeah, this is a red 1. No red 2 chests. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, I can just buy this from the Brawl shop. Asclepius' staff. Yes, please. Get, collect. Okay. Equip. And this one is going to be another expensive item. Ugh, shoot. So I need 4 of those. And I need 2 of these. So I'm going to have to use 30. So I got to go down to 150. I might have just enough to get there. Just enough to get to red 3. Let's just do that. Oh, that's exactly the amount I needed. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. The exact amount that I needed. Okay. So we can definitely buy that from the Outland shop. Let's refresh. Helmets. Refresh. Helmet again. Yes. Okay. So then... that means we're going to need 25-ish. So 135. Okay. We got there. A little bit overkill, but that's okay. Create, and then... oh, are you kidding me? Oh, wait a second. I didn't realize I needed to make 2 of those. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dang. That's okay. I should still have enough energy. I should still have enough energy for it. The rich get richer. Yep, this is a pay-to-win game. Unfortunately, this is a pay-to-win game. Let's do just 5 more there. Okay, so that should be that. This one's going to be the expensive one right here. So let's go down to 80 here. Maybe you have some coins from previous event. Like, no, I don't. I've used them all. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. If I had coins, the game would tell me that I have them available in the shop. Or the items available in the shop. That's okay. I save these bottled energy for events just like this. Not enough. Not enough. I save them for events just like this. Nice. Nice. Okay. 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 Oh. So I need to create that, and then I need to make... Okay, that should do it. That should be a red 3. Create, equip. Boom. That should be a red 3 goose. That should be a red 3 goose. Now, a question that a lot of people have is, can you use the red gifted minion on Goose? Yes, you can. Yes, you can use the red gifted minion on Goose. Good to know. Good to know. This is kind of what I was trying to find out today. Okay, this is what I was trying to find out. Yeah, there we go. Red 3 Goose. Red 3 Goose. So if you can use the red gifted minion on the red 2 Goose to get him to full, then that goes to mean that any of the gifts at all levels should work. All right, so we have max color rank. We can't get any more soul stones until the event goes live in a week. Skin is maxed. There are 5 skins on mobile, by the way. There are 5 skins for Goose on mobile total already. So I would expect the skins to roll out very quickly for Goose, if not during the event, at least 1 or 2. The glyphs have a long way to go. All right, the glyphs have got a long way to go. We got a lot of energy that we got to spend in the guild over the next week or so. I think that we could probably get his glyphs to max before the event actually starts, though, which is going to be my goal. The Gift of the Elements are maxed. His artifacts are... You know, I could work on his artifacts as well. I do have a bunch of orange artifacts that I could convert. I don't like doing it that way because I don't like doing it that way. Let's just go. Let's just do it. Let's just send it. I need 142. Sure. Yeah. Get him in the blues. Okay. And then this exchange. Need 232 of these. Okay. Get you into the blue there. Okay. Kindle, I think you can actually use the red gift on Lara even. I think it's just the Ninja Turtles that you can't use the gift on. Okay, 454. It's going to take about 200 of my orange. I went way over. There we go. Okay. Into the violets. Yeah, baby. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. So let's just do that one right there. Exchange. So this should get us into red right here. Should get us to red. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to hold off and see if we can do... We're going to see if we can go ahead and max his artifacts today as well. Let's see what happens. Because the turtles have special items. Yeah. By the way, those special items for the Ninja Turtles are going to be available again soon as well. Before the end of the year, I was told. This should get us into violets. Not quite enough to get us into the orange, but that's okay, because we can just click that to max it. Upgrade this, and then take us into the orange, and then get to 100. There we go. Yeah, I think we need like 14 or 1500 of each item in order to get there. So I want to see where we're at and see how many we have before I max his artifacts. And I am planning on maxing his artifacts, by the way. I'm absolutely planning on maxing Goose's artifacts. I think he's going to be a hero that I'm going to be using a lot. I think I'm going to be using him a ton. Okay, let's go ahead and get him through the blues, through the violets. Didn't quite make it through the violets. That's okay. All right, so we are real short on metals. Real short on metals. So we need about 1,000 metals. So that means, 200. We need 200 for metal. Yeah, let's just start with that. Let's just start with that. What do we got here? That's all we have. Oh, man. Okay, so that's all we have. So let's go ahead and put 200 metals. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean we're out of luck here. We're not gonna be able to max his artifact. 100 is 500. So if we spent 100 here, that should be all we need for that. Okay. So taking a look at Goose. Where you at? Here you go. 1,500, 1,400. I think you need that much. I got 2K. No, I use all my hero resource chests. And I'm going to be short here. So that's okay. So this is the play. This is the play. We're going to go ahead and max Goose's artifact now. Okay, so we're shorts. We're short. That's a bummer. We'll be able to max it probably by the end of the... we're very short. We'll be able to max his artifact by the end of the Ziri event, though, I think. Yeah. If not really close. If not really close. So let's, I guess let's go finish the Ziri brawl. Nope, keep clicking on the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and finish this out. Okay, so no magic damage. We keep Tristan in. Okay. No magic damage. We keep Tristan in. Okay. A little bit of magic damage, so we're going to drop Tristan for Isaac. 100% win rate brawl team. Swapping out one hero. A little bit of magic damage, so we swap in Isaac. Okay. Magic damage, magic damage, magic damage. We leave Isaac in there. Good stuff. No magic damage. We drop Isaac for Tristan. 100% win rate. 100% win rate. Okay. No magic damage. We leave Tristan in. Oh, okay. Well, we lost. We lost. So it's not a 100% win rate team. How about that? How about that? That's okay. I got 5 lives. Let's see. No magic damage, so we leave Tristan in. Looks like a mirror match, which means I should win. Yep. No magic damage with Kira. Sure. Okay. Ooh. Quadruple tank timeout team? Unbelievable. Why would you use that? There's a little bit of magic damage, but not enough. I think that the Yasmin might be the key to victory here. Okay, no magic damage, so we're going to keep Tristan in. Okay. Just Polaris magic damage. We're gonna leave Tristan in, same team. Why would you try a Fafnir team? You don't need it. Hop along. So we're gonna drop Tristan for Isaac. Okay. Very good. Magic damage. Probably, since it's Orion, let's leave Isaac in. Isaac has one of the highest outputs of magic damage in the game. No magic damage. Drop Isaac for Tristan. It's make it different when you use... no, you can just skip the battle and finish it. It plays the battle on auto mode. So there we go. So now we got 26 more. Ooh, 26 more. Is that enough? Is that enough? So let's do... 8. 8. 8. Okay. Is that enough to max my Goose's artifacts? Apparently not. Not even close. Not even close. We're still a ways off here. Okay. No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. No worries whatsoever. We have a whole day tomorrow to get another 20 to 30K, and we'll use that 20 to 30K. I I guess we could use some Soul Atrium summons. Yeah, we'll use that 20 to 30k more points to get more absolute artifact chests. That's the play. We're gonna max Goose's artifacts probably tomorrow then. Yeah. No glyphs for sale here though. No glyphs for sale. Yeah. Emerald word of the day today is Goose. 119 people have entered the Emerald word of the day, and we have 188 people watching. Type in Goose to participate, all lowercase. Yaniel. By the way, all of the June winners have claimed their prize. Unfortunately, one of you had a PayPal that was not set up yet. Sorry, Bellordan. So you did not get your money during the times 5 sale yesterday. Check my gold chests near my skinstone chests. The Honorable Guardian boxes. Demon Dolls, maybe? No, there's no red artifacts in Demon Dolls. Charlie, don't you use Revolut? It is more easier. Kuba, what is Revolut? What is for what? Why would I use Revolut? Nobody's attacked my team yet. Nobody's attacked my team yet. Hey, Yaniel's here, web player. Nice. How about Des Lane? Not Dex Lane. Des Lane. Des Lane. Need to have the prizes in the Honorable Guardian boxes. Boxy. Yep, I agree, Tame. How was Chicago? Chicago was fun. By the way, where are these people watching you from Facebook Live? Also, there's other place to watch your live because I'm the first in your stream. Kareem, I'm live on YouTube, Hero Wars Central. YouTube.com/Hero Wars Central. To the left of the Skin Stones. To the left of the Skin Stones. No, those are lower tier artifacts. Those are orange and below. Those aren't red artifacts, Anthony. Des Lane is here. Nice. Des, what version of the game do you play? Guild Prestige Chest. Do I have any of those? I don't think I do. I don't currently. I wonder if I have any that I can collect. I think I do have some. I do have some Ascension materials that I could correct. No guild prestige chests, though. Facebook player? Nice, a Facebook player. The rare... Oh, I have one prestige chest. Ooh. Okay. Two prestige chests. Okay. Definitely should have done this before I used all of that energy on Goose. Look, I have 1,000 energy to spend. I was going to use that red gifted minion on Kai, but now I'm not. Now I'm definitely not. Hero promote, hero promote, hero promote. Brawl currency. Okay, hero upgrade chest. I got a couple. It's not going to get me there, though. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Tomorrow the Ziri brawl will get me the points that I need. Yeah, so I'm just at a place now where I gotta grinds. My guild and I have to grind out some glyphs. Spin today's, I guess. We got to grind out some glyphs for today. Get this magic attack. Or this physical attack maxed out. So that's that. I think health. Armor, maybe? Strength is probably the best thing because it's going to boost the healing the most. But armor and health for survivability. I mean, I like... I'm going to max this guy completely. I'm going to max him fully. Maxed all the way around. Yeah. Goose, indeed. Goose, indeed. And I hope that we get like a real awesome comic book from this. Like for real, for real. Yeah. Over on Hero Wars Alliance, the Golden Sun season is upon us. We have a really interesting event called Stories of Victors. All right. Interesting, called Stories of Victors. I don't recall this event, but it does have a mushroom flexing in the background there. You can see the solar skins are on the 26th there with a picture of Phobos. No summer festival. No summer festival listed, but what is listed, a full week-long event on the 13th. A full week-long event on the 13th for Lara Croft. So the big problem that Hero Wars Alliance is going to have here, if this Lara Croft event on Hero Wars Alliance, the mobile version of the game, I don't know about Facebook and web. Stop asking. I don't know. If this event doesn't allow you to summon Lara Croft, the caveat, guys, the caveat for the Lara Croft collaboration, the caveat was that you cannot get her ever again. If you did not summon Lara Croft at her initial launch event, you cannot get her ever again. You can get her soul stones, but you can't summon her. You can't get her soul stones if you didn't summon her. So this is a week-long event. They better let Hero Wars Alliance players summon her. But here's the problem. If they do, they lied. And people will call them out. People will be upset that they lied because once upon a time they said it will not be possible to get Lara Croft if you did not get Lara Croft yet. I always assumed that they would find a way. But I'm an optimist. I'm an optimist. So, if this event is happening on mobile, then it will for sure happen on Facebook and web. If this week-long event that starts on the 13th on mobile allows players to summon Lara Croft that don't already have Lara Croft, then 100% the same event or a similar event will happen on Facebook and web. I guarantee it. I don't make many sure thing statements, but I feel very strongly about this. There's no way that they would do it for mobile, but not Facebook and web. All right. The only way that they would be able to have an event where they would let you summon Lara Croft is if they went back to the original contract with whatever company it was and either modified it or got a new collaboration going. So, would they have a week-long event and players that don't have Lara Croft can't even participate? Unlikely. Possible. That would be really, really bad. That would be so bad. Everybody's been asking for Lara Croft that doesn't have Lara Croft. Here's a Lara Croft event. Sorry, if you don't have Lara Croft yet, you still can't get her. Ha! Those of you that do have Lara Croft, here's another chance to get her soul stones. Here's another chance to get some of her items. You bet they sell it? Yeah, Tame. Very likely that they just sell it. Very likely they just sell it. So if this does happen, again, if it does happen, and if they let players that don't have Lara Croft get Lara Croft, then sure, right? It's kind of like, why would they have this type of event? Why would they go back on what they said for mobile but not Facebook and web? I think we're going to have a new chance to get Lara Croft on both versions of the game, which is, to me, it's fantastic. I love it because Lara Croft is such an important hero on both versions of the game. If they figure they will make a load of money on new players, they will do it. 100%, yeah. I think that there will definitely be a big pay-to-win aspect of it. I mean, how could there not be? This is a pay-to-win event. But there's a lot of questions that I'm getting about Summer Festival on mobile. Traditionally, mobile doesn't have a Summerfest. Traditionally, there isn't a week event dedicated to Summerfest. But mobile has a ton of events and a ton of shops. So do you need a Summer Festival? Like, Summer Festival was a big deal whenever there weren't that many events. And now there's a ton of events, right? Talisman Fever coming on the 29th. Oh, something that's not missing is the new campaign activity, which this Stories of Victors might be the new campaign event. This might be the launching of the new campaign activity. What is it called? Eternal Frontier. Eternal Frontier. This might be the launch event for Eternal Frontier. Stories of Victors. They said that Eternal Frontier, the new campaign activity, won't be added at the launch of the season, but shortly thereafter. That's what I think. That's what I think is happening. And by the way, all of this is subject to change. Okay, it is. They can change it, and they very likely will move some stuff around. Guess whose event we'll have very soon? No comments from them directly about can you get her if you don't have it. So, we'll see. Oh, and the talisman too. Yeah. The Lara Croft talisman. Yeah, the Lara Croft talisman. Yep. This is a big deal, guys. If you didn't get Lara Croft the first time through, this is a huge opportunity. If, in fact, you can get Lara Croft. Who knows, though, man? Who knows? Matthew Terillian. Matthew's here. Nice. Nose itches. Okay. And CWR Gambit X Factor. Dun, 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 dun. Koi Isaac is a male character. He's just young. Prepubescent. So they haven't given him the hardened features and all of that yet. Ah, web player. Nice. All right, let's take a look at Guild War PvP stuff. Take a look here. Clash of Worlds is off season right now. We finished 49th. Hey, we finished top 50. Top 50 Clash of Worlds guild. Recruiting. If you're on Facebook and you can move to server 25, we're always recruiting new players. Always recruiting strong Titan players. They pretty much hate me for missing my attacks all the time, so they definitely want to replace me. If you think you can replace me, if you think your account is as good or better than mine, send me a message. Because they want to bench me. 5-star Axel. Archangel. All right, so how do I beat this team? How do I beat Archangel? How do I do it? Do I just send it with this team? We got Amira countering the critical hits. A lot of armor penetration, though. What's the requirements to join the guild? L Morningstar, probably an absolute star totem or 2. At least 1. You probably need to have the ability to do several 100 million damage versus Osh, if I had to guess. But really having, 2 to 3 strong teams that are competitive, not just 15 random heroes leveled up, it's probably about in the vicinity where you need to be. A lot of people just showing up. Guessing is not a winning strategy. Griff? Some of the time when I guess I win, though. So, Qingmao Blender. Qingmao Blender is going to get stun locked to death. Could be. Qingmao, Lara, Seb. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Qingmao, Lara, Sebastian, Aiden, Iris, and you will win. All right, let's do it. Do I use Axel here? What do I do? Biscuit. Team Pet Chorus. Nah, we don't need Chorus. Sebastian second position means we're gonna keep Ode up. Yeah, let's do it. I use Beb. Who? You led me astray. Albus, you led me astray. Una, you led me astray. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to be kicked out of the guild. I'm going to be kicked out of the guild because of you. Thanks. Thanks. No, I won't. Let's see. Let's see. No defenses yet. No defenses yet. Okay, no worries. No worries. All right, guys, let's wrap things up here. We are going to go and call the vet. Qingmao against Lyria. Oh, yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb. See? Viking, one of the generals in our guild. He's gonna bench me right now. I almost won. I don't think I lost because of the Lyria, but definitely didn't help things. Definitely didn't help things. Anyway, we're going to be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. All right, 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC. Look for some more Goose content. All right, we got to play around with some of the meta teams. I know I didn't get a chance to do much fighting with Goose today, but I think that tomorrow's live stream we're gonna do nothing but fighting with Goose. Actually, I'm probably gonna do some fights later tonight. And get that going. It's hard to say, like, what is even the meta anymore, you know? And Goose doesn't. I don't think Goose really solves a problem. You know what I mean? I don't think Goose solves a problem in the meta right now. So like, I don't think you need to use him instead of Aiden or instead of Martha or instead of this or that and the other to win, right? I just don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. He might be the best healer ever. Probably not, though. All right, guys. Until next time, I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.